back with another video. I've been getting some messages from subscribers saying, Con, you're slacking on videos, so get it together. So today I figured one thing I've been kind of doing, kind of a change up. Seems like my time to get my pre-workout meal in has been kind of more rushed. So instead of sitting there having to make a meal, this is where, you know, pre-workout protein shakes seem to be a much better alternative because they're just quicker, fast to make. So what I'm going to go over here is, and since we're in the fall mode, Halloween mode, we're going to do a pumpkin kind of oatmeal protein shake. Something that's, I'm going to give you some alternatives depending on if you're, you know, lower carb, lower fat, things like that. But one of the first staples that I think that makes, to me, always a better protein shake, especially if you're going to blend it, is, you've probably seen it a million times, but I always have this as a staple, is just, I always get unsweetened vanilla almond milk. And personally, I use all of my protein shakes with this. If you're a person that goes to Costco, Costco has like a 3-pack of this for $7.99. So I usually go to Costco and get 3 packs of almond milk. And then obviously your main ingredient, if you're gonna do, the one thing I'm kind of slacking on right now is regularly I would recommend using a vanilla whey protein. But since I usually hate vanilla whey proteins, especially because a lot of times with protein shakes, I'm literally just taking 2 scoops of whey with almond milk in a blender bottle, shaking it up, downing it, done. So vanilla is not one of those ones I like doing that. I like chocolate for that. But if you're going to be making, you know, pumpkin you know, adding pumpkin in your protein shakes and other things, vanilla is a good option to have around. But so let's just act like this is going to be a vanilla protein, even though it's chocolate. So you're going to have your vanilla protein, and then the one thing with pumpkin is you got to be careful. When you go to the grocery store, you're going to see Libby's canned pumpkin, but you want to make sure it's 100% pure pumpkin. I believe it's pumpkin puree or something like that. You want to be careful because they do have another like pumpkin pie mix, but that one has a bunch of extra carbs, sugars, junk that you don't really, fillers you don't want in it. You literally just want the straight pumpkin puree, which is awesome macro-wise. Literally for a half cup, which you don't even need that much. It's just 0.5 grams of fat, 10 carbs, 3 grams of fiber, 1 gram protein. So very, very low and macro friendly. So a very nice, you know, I think some of you guys that followed my last prep, I used pumpkin and I added it in, you know, in muffins. You can add it in protein cheesecakes. You can add it in Greek yogurt. You can add it in oatmeal, and then now protein shakes. So pumpkin is, and that's a great way to get extra fiber in as well. Another alternative I like putting in protein shakes, especially if you're going to blend it, is a banana. A banana makes, well, obviously adding in more carbs, but a banana is going to help make that protein shake, give it that creamier milkshake type consistency that most people prefer. It's not that kind of icy kind of texture. It gives it the nice creamier texture. So banana is usually always added just to creamy up the shake. And then for me, for fat sources, I have a few options that you can do. So this kind of can vary depending on, like for me, I'm, you know, off-season mode, so usually most of my meals are going to be, you know, more calorie dense. So for me right now, I've been doing, I'll rotate sometimes. I'll do, you know, almond butter, but then sometimes too, one of my kind of newer fat sources that I've been doing, and I especially love mixing in with like rice, is coconut oil. So really, really good fat sources here. Both really, really good healthy fat. But if you're a person, you know, that's dieting and things like that, and your fat intake is lower and you need to save on fats, but you love that peanut butter flavor, probably your best alternative is going to be a PB2. PB2 per serving is only 1.5 grams of fat, 5 carbs, 5 grams of protein. So this is a much better alternative compared to, let's say, your typical almond butter, where a serving of almond butter is 16 grams of fat. So for you people that are on those lower macros, dieting, get ready for shows, trying to get ready for the beach, PB2, and I think Walmart now sells this, so it's pretty much, you know, accessible in all your major kind of like Targets, probably Walmart, things like that. And then personally for me, great carb source. You know, I just do old-fashioned oats. So these are going to be kind of the staples that we're going to do with this protein shake, pre-workout shake. It's just going to be your, you know, your whey protein. You know, your main carbs are going to be your oatmeal and the banana. and then also like the pumpkin puree mixed in. And then for fat sources, we're gonna do probably about a half serving of almond butter. So let's get this going. I'll kind of show you guys just kind of a quick little tutorial how I'm adding in stuff. All right, so first thing I added in was 141 grams of banana, 2 scoops of chocolate whey, but like I said, I would recommend vanilla for this protein shake. All right, next up is your pumpkin puree, and I just did a half serving of that. Then I topped it off with 100 grams, went a little bit over 103 of the oatmeal. And then last but not least, instead of peanut butter or almond butter, I decided to do a tablespoon of coconut oil. Now we blend. All right, and your finished product. Definitely very thick, kind of a thicker shake. You definitely kind of can taste the pumpkin and the oatmeal and stuff like that. So if you like those kind of pumpkin, cinnamon type flavors, definitely recommend this. Macro wise, like I said, this is definitely more of a bulking, you know, off-season type shake as far as the macros. So protein on this, 63 grams of protein, 102 carbs, 16 grams of fiber, so loaded with tons of fiber. Fat is pretty high, 27 grams of fat. But like I said, you know, off-season mode, my macros, my fat macros are usually try to get at least 100 to 110 grams of fat a day. So that's why my pre-workout meal has a little bit more fat than most people would probably do. But again, so just a great idea for a, I mean, this is an anytime shake you can do, but this is just something that personally I've been doing pre-workout because it's just quick, easy to throw those ingredients together, and it tastes great. So hope you guys enjoy.